144 years ago, two gentlemen decided to go hunting one day. While deer hunting on Spar Mountain, they stumbled upon something that would change this valley forever. With the discovery of gold, prospectors from all around the world traveled to this peaceful little valley. With blood, sweat, and hard work, the people that came into this valley built themselves a town called Kirwin. This quaint, peaceful little town brought many people in to seek the riches, and as well as famous people coming to vacation on their time off. The beauty of this area and the town ended with a dark past. So come join me as me and some friends travel to Kirwin, Wyoming, and I share with you guys the history of Kirwin and why it has a dark past. Our adventure begins in the small town of Meeteetse, Wyoming, at the local gas pump where I met all of my friends who will be joining me on the trip up to Kirwin. We headed west out of Meeteetse to the Wood River drainage, where we will be turning off and then heading south to Kirwin. Let's enjoy the drive through what I think is one of the prettiest places in Wyoming as we make our way to camp, the Wood River Valley. Just reached the end of the maintained road, I guess you'd say, and there's the Kirwin sign, 9 miles from here to Kirwin. We're not going to go there today. We are just going to maybe go, maybe 3 miles, 4 miles to the Double D Ranch, and then we're going to camp just below Double D Ranch because they don't allow camping actually at the ranch. But we just pulled over to let a truck go by, and it was a gentleman from the county, and he said that they're running a road grader up the road right now, and they do it once a year. So either that's gonna be a good or a bad thing for us. So we'll see, but smoothing it out a little bit. We came up here for my birthday in January, and the road wasn't bad, but they don't plow to the end of the maintained road, I guess. They plow to where the Shoshone National Forest begins, and then that's it. But they smoothed this out quite a bit, actually, which makes for a little bit more nicer drive, but not as fun of a drive. We got our first creek crossing. It's a doozy. I barely made it. We are literally here at camp. We made it to camp. Hi, bud. Oh, you got a ball for me? You got a ball? Can I get the ball? I'm ready? Go get it. Oh. Uh-oh.
Gee, I had it.
Yeah. Well, you can't beat a view like that at a campsite. You got your hat, bud? Gotta hold on to it. You ready for round two? Bryce is getting set up. Ed and his wife, they've got their trailer setting up. Mike has found a nice level spot. He's getting set up. And we've got, I believe, three more people coming. We got 3 more people that are gonna join us. 2 of them they're on their way today. And then 1 is gonna join us, I think, tomorrow. So it's gonna be a great time. Well, the wind is blowing and I just realized I parked the truck facing the wrong direction. And I just got it all level too. But the wind is coming in from that direction and I don't want to have the tent open and have the wind blast into it. So I may end up flipping her around. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know these do a whole lot better with the wedge stuff, you know, the wedge, you know, the wind goes up and over the wedge. That's what I'm trying to say. So I might go ahead and flip the truck around, back it in, then I'll get it set up and I'll just get everything unpacked, settle in at camp. But man, I absolutely love this campsite. And you got your fire pit, you got a couch. You got a couch here. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. And you get, oh man, you can sit here with a drink by the campfire with a view like that. How epic is that? Hey, Mike. Oh, you want me to throw it? You want me to throw it? Okay, okay. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give me the ball. Gotta give me the ball. Okay, you gotta let go of it. Gotta let go of it. You gotta let go of it. Gotta let go. Gotta let go. Oh, yeah. Well, I can't throw it, ding dong, if you don't let go of it. Okay, ready? And go. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna get the truck turned around and start setting up camp. The wind started picking up more, so I decided to flip the truck around. That way, if it really started gusting really bad, I didn't have to deal with it in the middle of the night, fire up the truck, wake up everybody, and get it turned around and trying to level it out. For this trip, I decided to pack very minimalist. Just enough to cook with, my water, my food, and the necessary equipment for recovery or fixing the truck. The wind was relentless, and we were all hoping that it was going to die down for the evening. So we took up shelter next to Mike's camper, and we voted on not having a campfire tonight. Going to bed that night was quite easy for me, with the sound of the wind blowing through the trees, and the truck gently rocking side to side from the wind pushing it, made for a really good night's sleep, which we needed it, for tomorrow we will be heading up to Kirwin and exploring its past. Good morning, everyone. Well, last night I slept like a rock, but between 7-8 o'clock, our lovely friend, the wind, has returned. And that is why I am currently standing where I'm at, behind the back of my truck, because it is super windy out. Super windy. Which, hey, that's okay. I think for the agenda today is everybody's just gonna relax, cook some breakfast. Bryce has got a absolutely wonderful breakfast going on here. And at noon, we are going to load up and we're going to head up to Kirwin. And then we are going to hike all around Kirwin and check out the buildings, check out the old mines. And depending on how the group is feeling and everything, we may just walk up to Amelia Earhart's old cabin. Regardless of the wind, everybody had a wonderful morning, and we were excited to head up to Kirwin and explore the town for the day. Well, I think it's time for us to head out and head up to Kirwin to explore the town. On our way up to Kirwin, we decided to stop and check out the location of the powerhouse and the operator's cabin. There's not much left of the powerhouse these days, but the operator's cabin is still in really good shape and very fun to explore. What remains of the old powerhouse is this old air compressor. This air compressor provided compressed air for the Galena Ridge mine that was located just north from this location in the Crystal Creek drainage. The miners would use the compressed air to run the drills that would drill the holes into the bedrock in order for them to be able to blast out the gold. The miners chose this location for several reasons. One, it's downhill from Kirwin, which allows them to use the water. Two, it's close enough to provide the compressed air to the Galena mine. The power to rotate the air compressor and the generator was by water. The miners diverted the Wood River to run down through a penstock. The water would pick up speed through the penstock, traveling downhill, and then would be shot through a nozzle at high pressure into a Pelton wheel. The Kirwin powerhouse only had a single Pelton wheel. This single wheel provided enough power to turn the generator as well as the air compressor for the Galena Ridge mine. Unfortunately, nothing remains of the Pelton wheel and the generator, but it's still cool to see the old air compressor. Maybe in the future, I'll make a trip out and see if we can't find the old flume and the dam that diverted the water to the powerhouse. Well, it's time for us to move on and head up to Kirwin. The day's slipping by and we still have lots more to explore. Do a tire repair?
I don't know.
We can.
Yeah.
We can.
We can film it too. I even have a tire repair kit in my truck.
Oh, damn it. What? I've got it up back at home.
I have a tire repair kit in my truck.
Yeah, and I've got one in the box at home. Yeah, he might. Well, the group is eating some lunch. I finished up stretching my legs and eating some grub and getting some energy in me. And some people already decided to walk over and take a look at the town, and some people are going to stay behind. So I'm going to go ahead and head over and capture some of the town the best that I can for you guys. At its peak, Kirwin had around 200 residents, mostly miners and their families. It had a hotel, a boarding house, 2 general stores, a sawmill, an assay shop, a headquarters building, a post office, and a variety of cabins, stables, and meat storage sheds. Covering 3,300 acres, 144 patented mining claims were filed. Out of those 144 mining claims, only a handful were successful. The Tumlin Mine, the Pickwick Mine, and the Wolf Mine are just a few of the mines in the area that were very successful. That is, until the gold started running out. So what happened to Kirwin to make it become a ghost town? The gold and silver that the miners were chasing was slowly starting to thin in the quartz veins, making the mining not profitable. With the cost of mining going up and the profits going down, a lot of the mines started shutting down. Miners started to leave with their families to seek new fortunes to support their families. What really became the downfall of the town of Kirwin happened in the winter of 1907. In January of 1907, a winter storm came into the area, and within 9 days, 50 feet of snow accumulated on the surrounding mountains. The night of February 5th, the snow became unstable and let loose from its holdings and slid down the mountain in a roar of an avalanche, demolishing a cabin in the town of Kirwin and killing 3 people. I truly feel that if the avalanche never happened in 1907, the people of Kirwin would have continued on searching for riches in the surrounding mountains, because in the 1960s, a private mining company came in and took core samples of the surrounding mining areas, and they found a lot of new minerals that the miners weren't looking for, such as copper and lead. Visiting Kirwin never gets old for me, and every time I come to this location, I always learn something new and discover something new. Well, the day is getting long, and part of our group already head back to camp, so I guess we better head back to camp ourselves and start cooking up some delicious dinner. What an epic day today. We couldn't ask for a better weather. The wind did die down quite a bit, and now that I said that word, it's gonna come back around because that's usually what happens in Wyoming. But what an epic day. Kirwin was such a blast to visit. This isn't my first time. I've been here quite a bit, but every time I come back, I see something new, and I always enjoy the experience. And this is a place that I know I will come visit once a year, every year. So, well, I hope you guys have really enjoyed our trip up to Kirwin and hiking around the town. And stay tuned for part 2, where we're gonna go visit the old Double D Ranch where Amelia Earhart used to come with her husband, and they would vacation up here. And this is a pretty cool place. Lots of buildings, even an outdoor swimming pool. Well, until next time, I'll see you guys out on the trail, and I think I'm gonna go join my friends around the fire.
Lord of the Flames! Hey, Lord of the Flames. Now, do you think the color flame is the favorite bug smell?